Alright, have you ever thought of how inspirational a church priest can be in your community? Well, you haven't learned about Father Greg Boyle. Father Greg Boyle was a former priest of the Rollington Church located in Los Angeles. He was born on May 1954 and is now the proud owner of Homeway Industries, also located in Los Angeles, California. Now you may be wondering what are those places. Homeway Industries is a place where gang members go to learn about rehab and other things that happened while they were in gangs. For example, they also learn about rehabilitation and stuff like that. In my research, I noticed that Father Greg Boyle also attended many colleges and universities, and one of the things that he wanted to do was help other people out. For example, according to the Ignatius First College website, Father Greg Boyle went to college and studied English and also divinity, which divinity for many of you is what the pastors have to get in order to be priests. Father Greg Boyle studied at Gonzaga, Loyola Marymount University, Boston College, and Berkeley. At Gonzaga University, he studied English because he always wanted to become an English teacher and because he thought that English was a very big subject. In my speech for today, I'll be talking about Father Greg Boyle's education, his influences, and the book Tests on the Heart. At Gonzaga University, he studied also English, like I mentioned before. At Loyola Marymount University, he decided to further his education and learn more about English, obtaining his master's at Loyola. He also studied at the Western School of Theology in Boston College, where he learned about the divinity and he also obtained a divinity degree. At the University of California, Berkeley, he studied sacred theology, where he maintained a master's in sacred theology. And before I go into that, now that we've talked about Father Greg Boyle's education, let's move on to Homeway Industries. According to the LA riots in 1992, following the LA riots in 1992, Greg Boyle created a place where gang members could find work and education. He called it Homeway Industries. Homeway Industries was developed in 2001, but first started as a homeway bakery. Father Greg Boyle promoted what was known as the Jobs for a Future project, which was when he would talk to former gang members and tell them why they would involve in crime and involve in gang involvement. The thing with him was that he also wanted them to get jobs, so he created this project where he would train and employ and educate these people to become better members of society. It all started as a homemade bakery where they would learn about resumes and would also know how to make certain things that would help the community. He was also involved in community service and he helped them get jobs. Through the home industries he would employ many people. This industry provides services to 50,000 men and women a day. So what he would do is that he would talk to people on the street and would tell them, what do you aspire? He says, to work and get a job. So he would tell them, you want to check this place out? He told them about Homeway Industries. And then that's when they would learn about education and they would further their careers and they also become teachers there. He would offer internships and other stuff like that. Homeway Industries also help people with education and to hopefully better themselves. Now that we talked about his education and the involvement with Homeway Industries, let's talk about the book Tests on the Heart. According to the book Tests on the Heart, this is a book that talks about stories of redemption and tragedy that gang members who Greg Boyle knew personally. Greg Boyle was talking about how this book has impacted him and how this book has helped many people also become more civilized people in society. This book tells stories of gang members who went through the same path and wanted to overcome those challenges. This book was named one of the best books of 2011 by Publishers Weekly and was also received many awards for the non-creative fiction award. And now that we've talked about his involvement with Homeway Industries, his colleges, and the book Tests on the Heart, let's wrap it up. Father Greg Boyle is also a very good inspiration, and he created many services for people. Now that I'm finished, let's leave you off with this quote. Sometimes you shouldn't survive in the moment you discover your own unshakable goodness.